So, Ricky from Barnet Judo Club, thank you for joining again, guys. Obviously, a lot of you are my regulars, so it's obviously always a pleasure to see you guys. Just once again, a really big congratulations for everyone that graded at the weekend. Well-deserved grades, and I'm glad to see everyone sort of wearing the new colour belts and things like that as well, okay? We've got a couple of new people in, obviously, you haven't had before, so just bear with us and just follow us along as we're going along. Do your best as you can, as we do with everybody. There's some things that we've been drilling over the weeks, so there might be things you might not be used to. Just do your best to copy what I'm doing. If there is any questions, if anyone has any questions and want to message me, can I just make a point? Please message the picture of me that says at Barnet Judo Club. Reason being is because I can see that on the computer. I can't see it on my phone if you message me direct, okay? So if anyone needs to send a message, thumbs up, anything, just message everyone or message that Barnet Judo Club, okay? Okay, so we're going to work today again on the Hiki-Dashi. So we're working on the bands again. Obviously, if you've got bands, perfect. If you haven't got bands, when I'm saying bands, I'm talking about uchikomi bands. Okay, you've got these ones, or you've got like the ones with the grips on and stuff like that. If you haven't got them, you can just do shadow, or if you've got a partner, make sure they've got a suit on if you can. If they haven't got a suit, then just do your best with what you've got, okay? But you should be able to do all the movements without the bands. If you've got your brother, like Lucas and Dylan are there, you guys can just use each other again. Just work on the same sort of stuff we did before. Quick announcement, London Youth Games is on at the moment. We've got 3 challenges that have been set, and I haven't seen, I think I've only seen one of our kids that have done them so far. The first one is 5 shots. So you're looking at basketball or netball shots into a bucket or anything, but from 5 different angles, okay? Want you videoing it, get those 5 done, and then send them in to us. We're giving out free t-shirts to everyone that participates within the club. So just make sure you're getting yourselves involved in this sort of stuff. It's free, doesn't cost you anything, so you might as well. How many burpees you can do in 60 minutes, 60 seconds, sorry, 60 minutes is quite a while, 60 seconds. Should be able to do a good 40, I would have hoped. And there's a bottle cap challenge. So how can you hit a bottle cap off of the top of the bottle, basically, 3 ways. All right, so they're the 3 challenges that have been set at the moment. So if you guys can start working on those, get them in as quick as possible, because we've got to get them submitted by the end of the week. So we've only got till Friday, 12 p.m. Okay, so midday that we have to get everything submitted. So you guys can log on, sign on. We put it onto the WhatsApp groups. If any of you are not on our WhatsApp groups, once again, message me, let me know, and we'll get you onto the groups. We've got a Friends of Barnet Judo Club group, which is obviously talking to everybody that's involved in these sessions that are outside of the club. But anyone that's in the club, obviously, we've got our internal groups that we talk through. Okay, right, so let's get warmed up. So what we're going to do is going to start with taisabaki. So we're just going to start on our square, and we're just going to walk back leg to the side, back leg to the side. Okay, so we're doing like the box motion at the moment. So we're working around one spot. If you want to put it in the middle, working around something, okay? So we're just one side, then the other side, in front of it, to the side of it, in front of it, and then to the side of it, okay? So you can work around a zuri. If you've got 2 people there, you can actually work around each other if you want to, but the idea is always slide the foot, okay? Never put the foot together, so never come in and put the foot together and actually touch, okay? Because then you're going to put yourself in a bad position. So we always sort of come together, and imagine there's like a magnet that shoots the other foot off, so they can never touch, but they're very close together, okay? All right, and we're moving on 3 sides at the moment. Slightly circular motion, but we are facing forward, to the right, to the left, okay? Right, off you go. Keep the hands guards up as well, guys. Make sure you're thinking about, like, if you've got a partner, you want to be able to sort of fight them off as well, okay? So keep the hands up at all times. Heads up, posture up as well. Open the chest. And just make sure you're dragging the foot from behind so that you're not fully losing contact with the mats, okay? Obviously, when we get into the dojos, competitions again, the last thing we want you guys doing is stepping around, crossing your legs, okay? We want to make sure that you're moving like judoka. Should be just sort of little movements, be able to change direction on all the corners. Okay? Right, now, gonna do taisabaki in the T section. So if I've got a cross and a line in front of me, I'm going to step in and step out to the side, step back, and then I'm going to swap to the other side, step in, step out. Okay, so it's left out, right forwards, left, right, left forwards. Okay, right forwards, left forwards. So we're just turning on that one line now. So we're not going round in a square or a circle. We're literally here to there. Okay, so it's like a Tai-Toshi sort of motion. Okay, so you can bring the hands in, make sure you're turning your hips, getting the toes live. Always get the hands working. I'm exercising all over the place today. So keep it moving, guys, don't stop. Okay, right now, just going to throw a couple of combinations in just to practice. So if we think about the, let me just show you quickly, some of the guys haven't seen this, so just bear with me a second, guys, I'll just show it. Okay, so some of the guys haven't seen this, so obviously give me a quick thumbs up if you can see it. Okay, so we use this pattern for stepping patterns, okay? So we always work on the cross of A, B, C, D, okay? And our feet tend to stand on the red numbers, okay? So we're 1, 2, 3, or 4. The A, B, C, D are the directions you're facing, and obviously the 1, 2, 3, 4 is where you're going to put your feet, okay? So as I talk, sometimes you'll hear me saying, sometimes you'll hear me saying that obviously we want to be on squares 3 and 4, and we're going to turn in to here, yeah? So I'm always talking about it, and this is what I want you guys to remember, okay? So what we're going to do, stand on the front 2, so 1 and 2. What we're going to do is step off to the side to open up and do our ko-uchi, and then we're going to plant the foot forwards again into 1, do kazushi, and then we're going to come in for Tai-Toshi, okay? So it's 2 techniques with kazushi in the middle of it, okay? So I'll do it from the side, so we go ko-uchi, kazushi, Tai-Toshi, okay? So we are doing a full 180 as well, remember, so I'm going 90 degrees to do ko-uchi, kazushi, so the hands come up and I break their balance. I step the back leg back in so that I can turn and get my leg out, remember to drop the body and then face the other direction. So if I'm facing A, and I'm on 1, 2, ko-uchi, kazushi, and then I turn and I face B, yeah? So I've got to do a full 180, right? And the guys that obviously have got a bit more experience with this, I would like to see some sort of rhythm going with it, okay? So you should be able to get the pace up. Ko-uchi, kazushi, Tai-Toshi. Stand forward again. Ko-uchi, kazushi, Tai-Toshi. Okay, the hands need to be working at all times. Leonard, could you turn your light on for me? I can't see you very well. Please. Better, thank you. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, so ko-uchi, kazushi, Tai-Toshi. Okay, so we're drawing down. Ko-uchi, draw down to the foot. Then we're opening it all the way back up for a kazushi. And then we're turning around Tai-Toshi, okay? The idea of the ko-uchi is that we're trying to catch them off guard here. But someone's already seen us doing it. So you've gone to go for that, they then step backwards. As they step backwards to get their balance, they're on their toes, you're then going to go for the Tai-Toshi, okay? And you've got to chase back into them. So we've got to encourage you to come back, chase forwards again, open them up, break the balance, Tai-Toshi. Okay, remember, posture upright, make sure you're bending your body in a nice, strong position. Good. Right, now let's switch it the other way around. So we're going to do Tai-Toshi first. Tai-Toshi, they're going to step over my foot, and then going to go Ko-uchi, okay? So it's a chasing Ko-uchi. So if I go Tai-Toshi, and they step over my foot to here, I want to chase them off this way. So I've got to bring the back leg in first, and then Ko-uchi, okay? So Tai-Toshi, they step over, back leg in, Ko-uchi, take it to the side. So Tai-Toshi, I've turned 180 for the Tai-Toshi, they step over, I'm going to throw to my 90 degree, to my side. So I bring the back leg in first, and then sweep through and push my hands through, okay? So Ko-uchi, Tai-Toshi, okay, they step over my foot, back leg, Ko-uchi. Okay, so Tai-Toshi, they step over, back leg, Ko-uchi. Okay, so I'll do it with you. So Tai-Toshi, okay, they step over my leg, I bring the back leg in, so it's the front leg in this situation, and then I go my Ko-uchi and I throw him to the side. Okay, there is a big angle change on this. It's only 90 degree, but it is getting the right angle. Okay, so Tai-Toshi, they step over, back leg, Ko-uchi, and make sure you push them away from you. Okay, so Tai-Toshi, they step over, back leg, Ko-uchi. It's the same leg you're attacking with. So the same leg. So if I'm attacking my right leg for Tai-Toshi from strip over, it's the same leg that's going to do the Ko-uchi. Okay? So Tai-Toshi, they step over, back leg comes in, Ko-uchi with the same leg that I've actually just gone to attack Tai-Toshi with. So Tai-Toshi, then Ko-uchi. Okay, so it's just to show you guys, just to, if you have a quick watch, if I was to attack Ko-uchi, I can then go to Tai-Toshi, but if they step over the Tai-Toshi, I can then change again for Ko-uchi. So the idea is just getting a link between combinations, okay? So you can always reverse. So if I go Ko-uchi, here, Tai-Toshi, they step again, I can then change again to Ko-uchi again and push towards you, okay? So it's a chasing Ko-uchi on the second one. The first one's drawing. So I'm drawing towards me first. Tai-Toshi to here. They step over, I then need to push them that way, here, okay? And catch the inside of their leg. You can also do the same with Uchi-Kari as well, okay? So, so I want to go Ko-uchi into Osotogari now, okay? So we're going to go Ko-uchi here. All right, they step back, put the foot back down, and then chase over, okay? For the Osoto. So if I show you with a Fusuri, it makes it a bit easier. So if I'm standing on their feet at the moment, Ko-uchi, they step back to that position, foot goes down toe to toe. I then need to change my Kazushi and change direction completely to the corner, okay? So Ko-uchi, Kazushi again, so it's the same. Then step past them, hip pass, kick up, Osoto, yeah? Dylan and Lucas, might be worth working together on that one. Yeah? Ko-uchi, brother steps back, step down next to their foot, and then come to the side of them, okay? You can get the Ko-uchi first, person steps back, toe to toe, change direction, okay? So I'll do it from the side so you can see as well. So Ko-uchi, Kazushi, Osotogari, okay? So Ko-uchi, Kazushi, so don't let the shoulders move. That's the idea. Keep the shoulders high. And then Osoto, okay? So Ko-uchi, Kazushi, Osoto. Okay, so Koichi, Kazushi, Osoto. All right, it's just getting your feet moving. That's the main thing, okay? So Koichi, Kazushi, Osoto, okay? And guess what? You can switch it together again, okay? So if I was to go Koichi to Osoto, perfect. But I could go Osoto, they step backwards, okay? Then I can draw them back again as well. So I can flip the two together again, okay? So I can go Koichi, Osoto, and then they've changed again, and they've stepped right in front of me, then I can Koichi again, okay? So they do connect quite nicely. So just have a go to switch it round. For about 30 seconds, and then we're going to move on to main session. Good. And then Osoto is a rear throw. Major outer reap, yeah? Okay. All right, Mate, guys. So, right, what we were doing on Monday was Hiki-Dashi, okay, which is obviously pulling motions. And we were working a lot with our Uchikomi bands, okay? Now, near enough everybody from Barnet Judo Club or anyone that's been watching these sessions have got bands. If you haven't got bands, so like Darren and Jamie, you've got a partner, Lucas Dillon, you've got partners as well. Use each other, okay? It's a simple motion that we're going to be working on. If you've got bands, make sure that you're trying to keep them at shoulder height, okay? Because then realistically, that's where your partner's arms are, and that's what we're looking to do. Break the balance with the sleeve, and then break the balance with the pel, okay? If you haven't got these, not a problem. You can either use your belt, a partner, or just shadow, okay? So as we go into these, you can still just think about the way your hands are supposed to work, okay? So first thing we're going to do is we're going to go through the base of the movement on the arms again. So we're going to do low pulls, okay? So I'll show you from the side for easier. Okay, so low pulls are holding the balance, there's a little bit of give, but they're not like loose. I don't want them loose, okay? Little bit of give, okay? So they're just taking up the slack, all right? Elbows come into your side, and then what you're going to do is just push your arms down and then back up again, down and back up again. So what you're doing is engaging the back of the arm, okay? And it's important that we're not going like this, okay? It is a tricep, okay, here, and pull back. The guys that have got partners, you can just use each other's sleeves, hold on and just pull, and the other person just resists a little bit. Just drop down and let them pull your arms a bit. That's the best way to do it, okay? So we're just here. If you haven't got partners, guys, then you can just practice the arms on their own, okay? But the idea is posture up, soft knees, keep the head up, the chin up, the chest open, and then just use the arms. 20 is what you need, okay? Once you've done your 20, the guys that have got pairs probably do 10 each, and the guys that have obviously got bands, 20. Okay, and all you're doing is trying to pull. That's it, pull, pull, okay? Yeah, good. Okay, now the next one, guys, is the high pulls, okay? So high pulls, we want to be using the whole body, okay? So there is like a semi-squat. For the guys that have got partners, sleeves again, just pull the sleeves up high. That's all you want to do. Really high sleeves, okay? Now, what I'm aiming to do is, when I pull up, I want to do like a circular motion, but I also want to get up high, but so my thumbs are kind of on the side of my head, okay? I don't want to go up here, not right, not working. It's just high. So what we're doing is engaging the shoulders here, okay? It's a pulling motion, but with a motion is a slight circular motion here, which gets a better draw when you're using your power hands in judo. So we're going to come in, slight bend, hands in together, and then you're just going to turn the wrists out so you're looking at both watches here, okay? And once again, guys, not too strong on the bands, just take the slack out, okay? We don't want too loose because otherwise it's pointless. It's not going to work. Slight bit of slack off of them, elbows are in at the moment, and then just open up. And with the sleeves, guys, just literally grab your bottom of the sleeves and then just draw your partner to you. Okay, as long as you're drawing towards you and they're sort of coming in this position, that's exactly what we're aiming for. And a little bit of a circle. I'll do a couple from the side so you can see. So I'm always concentrating on my circle, but I'm just thumbs to head, thumbs to head. And the legs are working with every single pull, okay? But I'm chest open all the time, head is always up, here. Okay, same with the guys that haven't got partners, just do the same thing, just open up. That's all we got to do. Tom, brilliant work with those Uchi comedy bands, that's nice. Slow it down a bit, slow it down a bit. So, Sasha, we're not pulling in here. Elbows always go high, yeah? Out. Good. And turn your thumbs in to your head. Always turn your thumbs to your head. Okay? Then you're getting the right movement and the muscles are working correctly then. So that obviously, working on muscle memory, when we come back to our dojos, the important part is I want this to be working properly. Okay, it's going to take time, but the more you practice this correctly, quality over quantity. We don't need to go fast, we just need to get the technique correct. Okay? Perfect that technique. Elbows high, Alexi. Elbows high, not hands. Elbows high. See it, Lexi, yeah? Elbows high, put your thumbs on the side of your head. Good. Okay, so now we're going to turn into sleeve pulls. So this is the one where what we were doing the other day is I don't want the bands to be even, okay? What I want to do, hold on to the bands and literally on the spot, turn myself sideways and let that arm go out. You see how that one's gone loose? So what I'm now going to do is adjust it so that they're slightly off sync with each other, okay? Now this one just stays still, okay? I'm concentrating on my sleeve arm now. So the people with a partner, if you just stand T position, hold the lapel, and then all you got to do is just use the sleeve, just to break the balance, okay? Now what we're looking to do, remember, is to lead with the elbow, turn the wrist over so you look at your watch, and then straighten that arm up as high as you can, okay? And always watch the watch, okay? So it's 1, 2, 3, and then come back. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and you should start to get a bit of a rhythm once you get comfortable with it. But remember, quality over quantity. I don't want to see hundreds and thousands of bad techniques. I want to see it well. Elbow, wrist turns, hand goes straight, okay? Elbow, wrist, straight. Okay, and this is a normal sleeve lapel we're working on. We're working on holding on underneath their sort of elbow area or on the bottom of the front of the sleeve, like near their wrist, okay? And it is just to break the balance of our partner, okay? And also, look at my legs, all right? My legs are working with everything I'm doing, all right? This is not just a hand or arm. Judo is all about using the entire body. I'm planted on the floor. I need to draw my power from the floor. Floor to hand, floor to that hand, floor to that hand. Okay? Point your little finger up and away from you when you get to the top. Okay? So that you got it high. Okay? Once you've done 20 on one side, then just literally, you can either swap the band over that way or just do the same thing. So we turn 90 and then we're literally going same position. So we're going elbow, wrist, pull. Elbow, wrist, pull. And then once you get the technique right, then all you're doing is continuing, okay? We want to do 20 on the right, 20 on the left. Lennox, make sure you stand still. Don't move. Stand still and then just pull. Pull. Okay? We're not moving the feet at all. The feet stay stationary. If you've got a partner, that's my partner. I'm teed up. Okay? So my toe to toe or in my T position. Hold the lapel, sleeve, and then just sleeve. That's all we're doing. Just get them to come up onto their toes like that. Okay? If you get it right, then your partner should be unsettled and they should be pulling and stepping forward slightly. Yeah, so a small step's not a problem. They just need to reset themselves. Small step, reset it. Okay, but the idea is get your partner up onto their toes. All right, this is a very big setup for most major throws. Okay, using the sleeve correctly makes a big, big difference when you're completing a full throw. Okay, so feet are staying stationary. I'm not moving my feet at all. Just that sleeve arm. All I'm doing, sleeve arm. Pulling it diagonal up above my head. Okay, I want that arm straight as you can. But remember, the body, the legs are slightly squatting every single time you turn back. And then you're straightening as you come up here. So your sleeve hand is what we're looking at, okay? If you guys look at, you can see on your screens, you've got Jamie and Darren, and you've got Lucas and Dylan, who have got a partner with them. What they're doing is absolutely spot on, yeah? So look at it, because that's what you're actually doing, okay? So you're looking to make them step just by drawing that one arm, okay? And we haven't even used that lapel hand yet. Okay, makes a big difference. Good, guys. Okay, so we've done left and right. Give me a thumbs up if you have. Yeah? Cool. Right. So now I'm going to bring the power hand in, okay? So when we talk about the power hand, sleeve hand is this one. My power hand's the one that's on their lapel, okay? So what we now want to do is work them together. Once again, I'm not moving my feet, just my arms and my body, okay? So I'm going to draw for the elbow and turn my wrist. As I get my wrist turned, this hand needs to join that band, okay? Then I'm going to push them both up, okay? So it's 1, so 1, 2, they join, and then 3, push both hands up, okay? So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, okay? 1, join, 3. 1, join, 3, okay? And the guys that have got partners, all you're doing is holding the lapel and sleeve, doing exactly the same thing. Stand 90 and just draw your partner onto you, okay? Make sure that they're sitting up on your side as well. Get your elbow under their armpit. Make sure that you're bringing them up, okay? And the idea is you're going to be able to push them off. So if you get it right, it should be, they're in their balance point, and then you should tip them, and they should be off from 1 foot, okay? You can get them up onto 1 foot, you've got it right. Okay, so 1, 2, the wrist and that arm joined at the same time. 2, 3, push up. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and it should, when you get used to it, you should be able to start getting a rhythm again. But the hands are always working together. Okay, always together. The whole body, the whole torso, all the legs, everything. The head is always watching my sleeve, always watching that sleeve hand. Eyes on it. That's my magnet point. I want to watch it every single time. Tell you what, I'm going to be really good right-handed, really bad left-handed after this. Okay, make sure you do both sides. Slightly widen the stance, guys. Don't be right on top of each other. Normal stand, normal judo stance, like we're guarding, yeah? So T, draw, draw, push, draw, push, draw, push, draw, push. Push with the power hand, Jamie. That's it. When you pull with the hand, that hand here needs to join as you push round, okay? Use the right hand. Push your dad in the face. Lexi, keep your hands strong. Don't collapse them. Strong hands. They're always away from my face, yeah? Always away. Never, ever touching my face, my shoulders, or anything. Everything is staying away from my body. Okay, once you've done the right side, do the left side as well. We want to practice all of our judo, not half of it. Jake, the band, you know, you've got two bands, yeah? All right, so when you pull your first one, that goes high. Where this band's sitting in front of your face, I want you to put your forearm on the band, yeah? So if I pull that up high, that hand's going on the band, okay? I'm not going over the band, on the band. Does that make sense? That's it. Use your arm a bit higher so that when you push this hand into it, it bounces onto it, yeah? So go again. That's it, perfect. Make sure you turn your head and look at your other hand now. Yeah, good. Keep the tension. Don't let it go loose. Keep going, Sasha. Don't sit there watching me, mate. Show me how it's done. Good. Well done, Tom. That looks good, mate. Everyone understanding it? Good. Right, so let's switch it up a tiny, tiny bit, okay? And what I want to do is just get you to switch sides, okay? It's very simple, all right? So what we're going to do first is I want you to do sort of like as an uchi-komi, all right? So what I want you to do is go 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I want you to swap the grip, turn to the other hand, then do 5 straight off of that. Okay, once you've done 5, I then want you to swap again. I then want you to do 4, 2, 3, 4. And then I want you to swap the grip again and then do 4. Okay, so we're constantly swapping sides. So it's 5 on the right, 5 on the left, 4 on the right, 4 on the left, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. Okay, it's 30 repetitions in total. But remember, guys, quality over quantity. It's not a race. I want you to get it perfected so that you're breaking the balance correctly, you're drawing, you're using the whole entire body, the arms are in the right position, going high above your head and pushing across, okay? And once you've done your 5 on the right, do the 5 on the left. And once you've done the left, then do 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. The guys that have got pairs, someone do 5 on the right, 5 on the left, and then the other one does 4 on the right, 4 on the left, and swap down. Okay, so then you're swapping around between you. And if you're struggling on both sides, just stick to one, okay? Better to do the one side that's comfortable and working, but if you can do both on the whole of your judo rather than half of judo, then we're in a better position, okay? Lexi, your other hand needs to go higher, mate. The first hand, so your left hand, this one, needs to go high as that one comes round to it, okay? They don't go together, always apart from each other, okay? Make sure you use your power hands, guys, the ones with the partners. If you don't use that power hand, it's not going to work. So the lapel, push with the lapel, push it. Yeah, try and put their suit into their ear. Push their sleeve into their suit into their ear. Push it. Yeah? The more power you put through that hand, the more surprising you're going to be when you get onto the mat. Yeah, good boys. Remember to lead with the elbow and then extend the arms, okay? Always lead high with the elbow first. Good. It's looking nice, guys. Okay. Let the last couple of people finish off. Good. Nice. Okay, guys, so I'm just going to give you a quick demonstration of what we're working up to. So what the target is I want you guys to be able to do full uchikomi on your band, okay? Now, we've done a little bit of uchikomi, so I've shown you things like you're stepping into your ippon or to your morotes, yeah? So we've shown you this, but obviously with the bands, it's very important that you use these bands correctly so that when we get you back into the dojo, we're not correcting bad habits. We're correcting good habits and using those good habits to progress you further, okay? So it's really important that we are using the draw hand, the power hands coming through, and then we can turn ourselves in, okay? So I'm going to show you, I don't know, 5 on the right, 5 on the left, and this is what you're working up to. But if you're struggling because the band's too tight and you're finding it pulling you back, you need to take a step forward towards the bands. If it's too loose, it's going too slack, take a step backwards, okay? You need to judge and gauge your distance from the band. All right, now when I actually do my uchikomi, I do have my bands even, okay? Because then I have to work harder with my sleeve hand, all right, which is the one that's going to aggressively pull from my band. So if I'm just going to do my uchikomi to kazushi, that's my motion, okay? But what I'm looking to do is here, okay? So every time I'm putting the hands up high, okay? Okay, so that's the right. So the left is just uchikomi, kazushi, yeah? And it's turning in. All right? And to be fair, I'm tired from that because it is hard work, okay? But you've technically got to be correct to be able to get the timing right, okay? And if you can get a rhythm going, perfect. If you've got a partner to work with, it's actually a lot harder because you've got to then pull, turn into them, make them break balance, and then carry on moving. And the way we teach our uchikomi down the mat is to go down the mat, because I want my partner to be off balance as they do the technique step, off balance, step, yeah? If I'm not breaking my partner's balance in practice, then when it comes to randori or it comes to a competition, you're practicing bad habits, where good habits is making sure that you're drawing high so that you get your partner to go off balance, okay? This is what Hiki-Dashi is all about, pulling, okay, and then kazushi is all about the breaking of balance, all right? So we need to make sure that you're doing it correctly, all right? Everyone understand that? Perfect. Right, so can I just ask for a show of hands who hasn't got bands? Haven't got bands. Who hasn't got bands? Darren, Jamie, have you got bands? Yeah, perfect. All right, so everyone's got the bands. All right, we're going to use these for the exercises today. The guys that haven't got the bands, I'll show you the alternative, okay? So you've got two options. You can go and get yourself a couple of cans of beans each quickly, all right? Or we can just go with what we've got, okay? And you can just do it without. All right, so we're looking to do a bit of strength work today, okay? So I've given you basically, there's going to be about 3 exercises per major group of muscle. And it is going to be a case of you're working on your own band with yourself, okay? So take the band off. So we've got this free, okay? So you're not tied onto anything. All right, so using the band, we're going to use this as it is designed. It's designed as a resistance band, okay? So it's putting some resistance behind what we're actually doing, all right? Okay, so what we're going to do, I'm going to just adjust this so you can see me a bit better. So what we're going to do is I'm going to lay the band out on the floor. All right, I'm going to sit bang in the middle of it. All right, and I'm sitting on the band. Okay, the band's at my bum. Yeah. So sit on your bands. The guys that don't have bands, all right, sit in the same position for me. So sit like this. Make sure the cameras, guys, I can see you. All right, if I can't see you on the cameras, then it makes it very hard for me to adjust technique. So sit in the middle of your bands. Make sure you measure it so it's in the middle. Yeah. So we've got the band in the middle. Good. If you've got one band between you, then just the other person can sit down and obviously do the exercises sitting or standing. But it's easier to do, obviously, if you've got a band. Right. First thing we're going to do, if we've got our band here, we're looking to do what's called a side raise or lateral raise. We're coming out to the side here. Okay. So what we're going to do is arms straight, grab the bands on the outside. Okay. My hands are on top and my thumb is gone underneath. And what we're going to do from there, we're just going to basically keep our back straight. And I want you to pull the arms up to head height and then back down again. And I want you to do 20. All right. Now I'm going to show you from the side. It's very important you get this technically correct as well. So back straight, head up, chest open, up. Okay. And we're just going up. All right. There's no side motion or anything. If it's too hard for you, stop using the band. Okay. You can do it without the bands if you don't need it. So you can sit there and then just literally fingertips are up high, guys. That's what we're looking at. Fingertips high. Okay. So the fingertips are up, thumbs are down, fingertips up. Straight arms, just raising up. You should be getting a real nice burn on the back of the arm, exactly where we've just been working for this technique, yeah? So we're just doing this. Even the guys that haven't got the bands, make sure your palms are facing backwards, okay? And the top of your hand is facing forwards, and we're just up and down. Okay, good. Go on, 20 guys, keep going. Right, okay, so the guys that have done that now, if you keep the band under your bum, put the bands in front of you now. Okay, I then want you to, like you're going to grab a suit, pick up the bands with a straight arm again. Okay, so my thumbs are now facing up and my little fingers facing the floor. And then what we're going to do, straight arms again, we're just going to come up to shoulder height, so up the front now. Okay, so from the side, so I've got the bands, thumbs up, and we're just going to point the thumbs up to the air, okay? And then you should be feeling it on the front of the shoulder. So the last one was here. The guys without the bands, just thumbs up and just come up and down. Just do this 20 times, okay? With the bands. If you want to make it harder because it's too easy, take a bit closer to your bum and then pull up, okay? But otherwise, thumbs up. That's the idea with this one. Thumbs up. Okay, so that's the front raises. Good. Okay, now, if you put the bands out in front of you again, all right, what we're now going to do is I'm going to put my elbows out high and my thumbs and my point fingers down. I'm going to grab the bands, so my little fingers are towards my feet, all right? I'm then going to draw a big circle round behind me, and I want to put my hands behind, in front of the bands, and I want to bring the bands to my shoulders. So now, if you look, the band's behind my arm, okay? So I've got it behind my arm, all right? Now, once again, straight back, okay? Really important. Keep your chest out proud, make sure your chin's up, and then we're going to do a shoulder press, okay? So what we're going to do is just push all the way up as hard as we can, and then bring it down. But do it slowly. Remember, technically correct is important. So we're just doing 20 shoulder press. Okay, the band's behind my arm, okay? Behind my arm. So just press. The guys that haven't got a band, hands to shoulders, hands above your head. Hands to shoulders, hands above your head, okay? And just keep doing the exact same movement. Don't stop that movement. Everyone, keep your chest open, head up, okay? If you drop your head down and your shoulders roll, and you're not using the correct muscles, and you can hurt yourself. So we want to make sure that you've got behind the shoulders, pushing up straight, okay? So go for the slide again. So I'm straight back, pushing up, okay? If you need to cross your legs, that's fine, but just keep the back straight. Always push directly up, keep looking up at the ceiling. Okay, 20. Just to the shoulders and then up. Shoulders, up. Okay, right. Everyone on their feet, you're going to need to adjust your cameras again for me so I can see you. I know you like this getting up, getting down stuff. Oh, Alexi, are we doing the music stuff? Well, I did it on Monday, but I missed you. You weren't here. But, Alexi, put a smile back on that face. We're going to do it today as well for you, okay? Who wants Roxanne? Who said that? So, YMCA, yeah, we'll go with that one, maybe. Okay. Yeah, right. Okay, so now what we're going to do is with the bands. So I'm trying to get it flat. All right, make sure it's flat in front of you. Okay, hold it even. And then all I want you to do is just step your feet onto the middle of it. Okay. All right, then from there, you're going to grab it so your thumbs are down to the floor. Okay, and the band's going through your finger and your thumb. Okay. And then what we're going to do, back straight again, and we're going to just basically curl our arms up to our shoulders and back down again, okay? So the guys that haven't got a band, just the arms go up and down, but keep the straight back again. If you can get a can of beans or something, or some bags of rice, or whatever you want, just some weight, that's perfect. If not, with the bands, back straight, shoulders back, chest open, just pulling up to here, okay? And I'm making sure that I'm keeping my wrists strong. If I let my wrists go, then it hurts. Always keep your wrists strong. This is a good thing with judo, for grip as well. Always keep wrists strong. I'm just going to do 20. If you guys want to 1, 1, 1, that's fine, but you've got to do 20 on each arm, so you're doing 40 in total. So if you just do your 20. Okay. Right. Now we're going to change it slightly again. So we can put the bands down on the floor in front of us, and we're going to bend forwards, okay? Now I'm going to grab the bands here so they're level with my knees, okay? All right, so I've got quite a lot of bagginess, but I'm just grabbing it so they're level with my knees, all right? Now I'm going to slightly open my stance, so I'm in a normal sort of stance, okay? Now, very important, I must keep my back straight. Bend my knees and back straight, okay? Now we're doing what's called a bent row. So basically I'm going to bring my hands from my knees to my hip, okay? So it goes from knee to hip. But I need to look up at the ceiling in front of me, okay? And just a straight motion, just pull, okay? And just keep the back straight, slightly bent knees, knee to hip, knee to hip, knee to hip. Okay, and you should be feeling it in your upper back. The guys that haven't got bands, very important still, back straight, head up. Okay, never head down, head up. Hands, knees to hips, knees to hips. You can do exactly the same motion. Okay, knees to hip, but you must be bent over. Okay, don't be standing up doing it, it won't work. Bend over, hands on knees. From there, keep it in that position. Remember, quality over quantity. Okay, and you're pulling, pull. Pull from the knee to the hip. And engage those shoulders. Really pulling your shoulders back. Okay? It's your flappy wings. Okay, so 3 more exercises. So we'll start with the the leg ones, and then we'll finish off with a chest one, okay? So the next one, we're going to do a front lunge, okay? So if I hold the band out in front of me, even again, and put one foot on it in the middle, okay? I'm then going to hold the band at the knee again, all right? And the idea is I need to take my stance back a little bit, and I'm just bending the front leg. So I'm just going to bend down so my knee touches the floor, and then stand up. But I want to keep the band, so it's gone from my knee. I'm holding it at the knee loose, and then I pull it up to my waist, so there's a bit of tension, okay? Body upright, keep the hands on the hips, don't move them. Just there, push back. Down, push back. Down, push back. Okay, I'm going to do 20 on each leg again. Make sure your front foot stays fully planted on the floor. Make sure the back leg stays fully attached to the floor. Just bring the knee down to the floor and then push up again. Knee down, push up. Knee down, push up. Okay, once you've done that, swap it over. Okay, remember to grab the band at the knee first, put it up to your hips, slightly bigger stance, and then all you're doing, back knee to the floor, and then back up again, okay? And the idea is the front leg, we're pushing, push, okay? So I'm pushing. Good. So you should be starting to feel this in the leg. Okay. Might finish off this last one, okay? So, the band out in front again. I want to take a shoulder width height, and I'm holding it near my waist at the moment, okay? Now, if I do the exact same thing I've just done, I take the band, all the slack on the outside, hands are on my knees, and my knees are bent, okay? I'm then going to keep my posture upright, and I'm just going to stand up, okay? So from the side, my bands are going to stay in a straight line, here, up, okay? But everything goes from being straight backed to straight back still. I've not bent my back through any of these exercises. But I want to make this harder, then all I do is take a bigger grip down the bottom near my legs, stand up with it, and then just down and up. And it's the same thing, hands go to knee, and then hands come up, yeah, when you stand up straight. We're just going to do 20. Make sure you come to the top, push your bum forwards, okay? So it's there, bum forwards. So we straighten our back and body completely. Okay, the guys that haven't got the bands, simple, just squat. Okay? Okay, so on a favourable request from some of our members. Now, last time we played a couple of songs, and the first time I did it, the two songs that people are asking for, I can't use. So this is the only song that I can get away with using and posting everything back online. I always get a little slap on the wrist for it and have to take the music off, and it doesn't make sense. So we're going to do sit-ups, okay, to the music, all right? Every time it says Sally up, you're going to do a sit-up, and every time it says Sally down, you're going to bring your legs down and float them off the floor. So down is here, so my shoulder off the floor, I'm engaged my core, and my feet are off the floor, okay? That's down. Up, I'm going to bring my knees to my chest, okay? I don't want you to hold on, just, you can bring him, and then it'll be back down again, and that's the movement, okay? So you're either holding in the up position or holding in the down position, but you shouldn't be putting your feet down and resting. If it's starting to get too hard on the stomach, all right, rest, but come straight back to it as quick as you can. If you're really struggling, then just bend the knees and just do a full sit up and then a full sit down, okay? All right, does everyone understand that? Yeah? Right, get your cameras on yourself so I can see you. I don't want any cheaters. All right, let's do a quick sound check. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear the music. No, I can't even hear that. Right, give me 2 seconds. Get yourselves laying on your backs, ready to go. Okay, so when I say go, the first one's going to be up. Okay. Right, so laying on your backs. Okay. Up. Keep the feet off. Hold it down, feet off the floor. Hold it. Left to breathe. Hold it. We're going to breathe. Oh. Hold it. Yes. Give yourselves a clap, guys. Well done. Oh. Oh. Okay. Very, very well done tonight, guys. It's a good way to finish it. Oh. Right, grab yourself a quick water. I'm going to turn all the mics off so everyone can speak. And we'll have a quick shout out. Say hi to everybody. Oh. I'm going to sit down here. A bit easier. drunk. There we go. Right, so everyone enjoy that today? Perfect. Everyone feel like they've had a good workout today? Yeah, good. So basically the idea of today really is to sort of work on your Uchikomi band work anyway, just to make sure that it's up to a good standard and a good scratch. And it's just to make sure that obviously you're using it correctly, so that when we do get you back into the dojo, the coaches will agree with me with this one. If we don't get you back into the dojo at least a little bit prepared technically, we're basically going to be teaching you from scratch. So we want to make sure you guys know what you're doing before you get back to the dojo to make it easier. Okay, does everyone understand that? Yeah? Okay, right, so I'm just going to turn everyone's mics off. So, on, sorry, should I say? So you can now turn your mics off, guys. I'm just going to check these messages. I've had a couple of messages come through, so I'm just going to see who's talking to me. So we've got Alexi. What song? Alexi, you're dying for that music, weren't you, mate? Okay, so I'm just going to work through the group. Ooh, that's close. I'm trying to pick my laptop up so I can see you guys as well. Right, so who have we got? Olivia?
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good, you?
Yeah, I'm good. Did you enjoy that one?
Yeah, I like the songs at the end.
Song at the end, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're trying to use that a little bit more. I know that Wukash favours this song for our sessions. We've been using it for months, and we've been doing it with different exercises. Obviously, I've been using it for the sit-ups at the moment. I know myself, I'm getting a little bit flabby around the tummy because I'm sitting at home all the time. So might as well use it and get it done, eh? Right, Darren and Jamie.
Hi, mate.
Hi, how are you doing?
Tired. We did Travis Stevens for 3/4 of an hour beforehand.
You was what, sorry?
We did the Travis Stevens session. Great.
Oh, brilliant.
Beforehand.
How was that?
Tiring, to say the least. That was good. It's good.
Good effort, good effort. Keep it going. Lucas and Dylan.
Hi, thank you. That was great. Yeah.
Really enjoyed that, did you boys?
Yeah.
Yeah, done really well. Because you've obviously got each other to help yourselves, then the bonus is that obviously you can work strongly together. You know, being twins as well, it means you're actually fighting someone that's the same sort of weight as you as well, and the same height and all that sort of stuff. So, you know, everything we're showing you in these classes, I would definitely recommend you guys just keep practicing it. You know, the more you do it, the better you're going to get. You know, if you watch these videos back and you're not sure about what you've done or what you should be doing, just watch them back and then just pick up on the tips again, yeah? Matilda.
Hi.
Hi, can you sound a bit more excited, please?
Hi.
Okay, hi. How are you? You okay?
Yeah. You?
Yeah, did you enjoy that one today?
Yeah.
Yeah, what was your favourite part?
The end, like Olivia said.
The music bit.
Pardon?
The music bit.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, it looks like I'm getting a big request for this. I think the guys that like the music are going to keep getting it. Leo.
Hey Ricky. Doing
Hi,
well?
how are you doing?
I'm doing good, thanks.
Yeah, enjoy that one today?
It was good. Also, I took your advice for the belt. Made things a lot easier.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's fine. You know, as long as you're working on it, it's good. I've got, is it Joe? But I've got no one in the picture. Joe, your mic's off. Can you put your mic on for me so we can speak? Hi, Joe. How are you doing?
Well,
You good? Good?
yes.
Yeah, enjoy that one?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, Alexi.
Yeah, I really enjoyed this.
Yeah, really happy with that one, yeah? Done well today, and also trying to keep those feet up on that off the ground on that session is really not easy. So done well trying, okay? Mr. Lewis.
Hello.
How are you?
Yeah.
I was all right until the end.
I was all right until the fun part.
Yeah, I thought without Lukash here, I'd be free of it.
Well, I can't wait for him to run a session because I'm betting you it will happen. If not, I'll make sure. Okay, Sasha.
Hello.
Hello, mate. How are you?
Good.
Enjoy that one?
Yeah.
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 Happy with your grade?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds really happy. You've done well today, mate. Keep it going, okay?
Yeah.
I want to say, is it Robert? Is it Dan with you?
Matthew.
Matthew. Hello, Matthew.
Hello.
Yeah.
You enjoy that?
Yeah, really enjoyed it. He's not too keen on the sit-ups, but he liked it.
Did you stay on for the whole session?
Did?
Yeah. Brilliant work. Am I going to see you again on Friday?
Next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday?
Yeah.
Yeah? No, perfect. That'd be brilliant to see you back again. You've done really well today, so keep it up, okay? Ishan.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. Yourself?
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, enjoy that one?
Yeah, found the
Yeah.
fun part a bit harder though.
You know what? The fun part is the fun part. All right? If you make it fun, then you'll enjoy doing it. All right? It's never easy to do fitness. No, everyone will agree with that. It's never easy to do fitness. But with judo, there's a different type of fitness and a different level of fitness. So we need to keep ourselves fit through this time. So when we get back on the mat, we're capable of getting on with it. Yeah? So you've done well. Keep it up. Gabriel,
Hello.
how are you?
I'm good.
Yeah, enjoy that one?
I liked it.
Cool. Right, who else we got? Leonard.
Hi.
Hello, mate. How are you?
Good.
Enjoy that one?
Yeah.
Yeah? Make sure you're practicing with those Uchikomi bands every day for me. They're getting better. Okay? But remember to keep your feet still and always pull with the arms and use your arms first, and then we'll work on your feet, okay? So don't move your feet yet. All right, get that properly done. Good lad. Okay, who else we got? Jay.
Hi.
Hello, mate. How are you?
Good.
Yeah, did you enjoy that one today?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did really good with those bands. Really, really impressive to watch. Yeah, so keep it working, all right? The bands are really important, as you can understand, that they're there to help you get your techniques right, but it's also just to work on your, we call it Hiki-Dashi, which is pulling motion, and then also pushing it together to make up with, with Kazushi, yeah? So that when we turn in for our techniques, we can actually turn in and finish and complete the techniques, okay? But doing really well, keep coming. Have I got everyone? Is that everyone? Have I missed anyone? No, no, no. I've got lots and lots of E's that have come up on my screen. Is that you, Alexi?
No, that's Sasha.
Is it?
The same
Sasha,
boy.
Seriously, Sasha. That's too much boys.
Okay.
Right, guys.
That's the
Let's
boys
do an
for the whole world.
official Ray-off. Stop talking now.
They're just saying bye.
Okay, I'm going to turn everyone's mics off again. Okay, so let's get an official Ray-off. So everyone stand up in front of their cameras for me. Hands by your sides. Okay, and Ray. Brilliant, guys. Okay, congratulations. I'll speak to you again on Friday. Keep safe.